During medieval times, castles served as symbols of intimidation, brutality, and the monarchy's authority. Following the conquest of Cecil invasion, castles were erected to instill fear and subjugate the newly acquired population. Over time, castles evolved to fulfill various functions, with one of the most notorious being the imprisonment and brutal torture of individuals, employing methods reminiscent of medieval practices like the rack. However, one particularly disturbing and horrific torture method stands out: the infamous oubliette. An oubliette was an underground dungeon commonly found in medieval castles, serving as a place of confinement for a variety of prisoners, ranging from political detainees to common thieves. Constructed to inflict psychological damage, the term oubliette derives from the French word oublier, meaning to forget. The oubliette was a cramped and pitch-dark chamber within a dungeon, with its victims being essentially forgotten once thrown inside. Enclosed within the claustrophobic space, the only entrance and exit were a single trap door at the top. Shaped like a wine bottle, the oubliette allowed no chance of escape, creating a small, isolated dungeon within the larger castle dungeons. Prisoners were often cast into the oubliette after enduring intense torture, facing the possibility of death within its confines. The oppressive conditions, combined with the lingering remains of previous prisoners, drove individuals to madness. Some oubliettes were so restrictive that prisoners couldn't even stand, while others subjected captives to brutality, infesting the space with rats and remnants of past victims. Certain oubliettes featured spiked floors that impaled prisoners' limbs, and disturbingly, the cells could be partially flooded, inducing panic in the confined individuals. Drowning within an oubliette was a grim reality for some prisoners. The appalling conditions were exacerbated by the disposal of human waste and sewage down the hole. In essence, the oubliette was a truly horrific method of torture, inflicting mental anguish within the enclosed, claustrophobic walls. Designed for prisoners to be forgotten, it is evident that those consigned to the oubliette would fervently wish for a swift demise within its confines.